Hello and welcome to a new episode of Knipex Workshop TV. My name is Marc-André Schild and I'm one of the product manager here at our company in Wuppertal. My job is to oversee the full range of Knipex cutting tools from development to market launch. In cooperation with my colleagues from the development department, I look after the interests and requirements of our valued customers. Simply said, I ensure that our products are optimally suited to your everyday working situation as craftsmen. This episode is all about the KNIPEX BiX, the only single tool on the market which can cut both plastic pipes and ceiling sleeves. Thanks to its unique features, it combines two applications that are particularly interesting for the everyday work in the plumbing and electrical sectors. The KNIPEX BiX basically consists on four elements. These are the two half shells, the upper one for the finger and the lower one for the thumb. The honeycomb structure makes the two shells particularly light in weight and at the same time stable. They are held together by a precisely fitting spindle with a built-in transport lock. The fourth element is the knife block, with a blade specially designed for the applications. The blades themselves are made in Solingen, the knife capital of Germany. The knife block is rotatable and fixed by a screw in the lower shell. It is precisely this rotating function that permits the KNIPEX BiX to be used with two groups of materials. Let's first turn our attention to the plastic pipes and take a detailed look at them. As you can see, there are many types of different plastic pipes with different properties. This includes high temperature pipes, various sound absorbing pipes, high pressure pipes, soft core pipes, as well as water pipes and electrician tubes made from plastic. Everything with a diameter from 20 to 50 millimeters and a wall thickness of 2.5 millimeters can be cut. Composite pipes with a soft inner core can even be shortened up to a wall thickness of 3.5 millimeters. The KNIPEX BiX is delivered from the factory with a blade positioned centrally in the middle of the tool. This is the correct position for cutting the plastic pipes. The position of the blade is indicated by these markings. This is exactly where the cut is made. So let's do it! After I have marked the pipe, I bring it into line with the mark on the BiX. The BiX must completely enclose the tube over the entire tool length. To ensure that the BiX retains its position on the pipe even when being gripped, it is provided with a defined opening force. This keeps the BiX in place. The shortest piece that can be cut is 25 millimeters. These arrows shows us in which direction we have to turn. The first turn is made with slight pressure. This produces a guide for the blade on the tube. With increased pressure, the tube can be fully cut with 1 to 2 additional turns. For best results, at least 2 turns should always be made. As you can see, both pieces of the pipe remain in the tool after cutting. Depending on the application situation, this is a real advantage. For example, when working overhead. Let's take a closer look at the result. As you can see, the cut edge is clean and free of shavings. No comparison with a cut made with a handsaw or angle grinder, for example. How fast and repeatable the whole process is on the job, I will show you next. As you can see, this is done very quickly. The Bigs shows its full potential, especially when it comes to quickly bringing many pipes or tubes to length, or shortening them in complicated situations. But the Knipex Bigs can do even more. With the help of a screwdriver, the blade block can be loosened, removed and rotated. The blade is now in the outer position for use with sealing sleeves. Sealing sleeves, among other things, fulfill the function described in DIN 18534 for standard compliant sealings of wall penetrations for new buildings and renovations in Germany. So, and now it's time for sealing sleeves. To do this, we open the tool, press it flush against the surface wall and close the Bigs. 2 to 3 turns are made with only light pressure. Care is needed to avoid pushing the sealing sleeve in front of the blade, forming a wave. Now we open the tool and the cut piece can be removed. As you can see here, the sealing sleeve is cut off parallel 2 to 3 mm in front of the wall surface. This allows leaks to drain out of the wall. The Knipex Bigs is the first tool that can cut sealing sleeves reliably, quickly and with repeatable accuracy. So, there's only one step missing: the blade change. For this purpose, you will find 2 replacement blades inside the Knipex Bigs. The change itself is very simple. The blade is loosened with a screwdriver, exchanged and tightened again. But caution is necessary. The blade is sharp. To ensure that the blade is properly positioned in the knife block, it must be tightened with 1 Nm. The same applies to the loose-proof screw that holds the knife block in the lower shell. As you can see, this is done also very quickly. In conclusion, the Knipex Bigs is perfectly suited for daily use on the job, thanks to its compact design and low weight. It also combines 2 different functions thanks to its rotating knife block, and thus brings real added value. The professional shortening of plastic pipes and sealing sleeves becomes child's play in a twinkle of an eye with the Knipex Bigs like no other tool on the market. Finally, my personal recommendation. When it comes to shortening tubes, pipes or sealing sleeves, the Knipex Bigs is a tool of choice from now on. Because, as you know, better to have and not need than to need and not have.